Yakuza Kiwami 3 revisits one of the most important chapters in Kazuma Kiryu's story, rebuilt with modern visuals and updated systems, while Dark Ties serves as a narrative expansion that deepens the political and personal conflicts surrounding the Tojo clan. Together, this package aims to modernize a transitional entry in the series while preserving its emotional core. The original Yakuza 3 marked a tonal shift, balancing Okinawan tranquility with underworld violence. The question is whether Kiwami 3 successfully refines that experience for modern audiences and whether Dark Ties meaningfully expands it. Pros and cons. On the positive side, the visual overhaul is impressive. Character models and environments feel significantly upgraded. Combat is smoother and more responsive compared to the original release. The emotional narrative remains powerful, especially in its quieter moments. Side content is abundant and varied. Dark Ties adds meaningful character context and additional missions. On the downside, pacing remains uneven in parts of the main campaign. Some story beats feel stretched. Combat, while improved, still lacks the mechanical fluidity of later Dragon Engine entries, and certain side activities feel dated despite visual upgrades. Gameplay, Kiwami 3 retains the brawler-style combat the series is known for. Kiryu uses a combination of light and heavy attacks, grapples, counters, and heat actions to dismantle groups of enemies. The remaster improves animation transitions and responsiveness, making fights feel more fluid than in the original version. Enemy AI is more aggressive, encouraging defensive timing rather than button mashing. Boss encounters benefit most from the updates, offering better pacing and clearer attack telegraphs. However, compared to later titles like Yakuza 0 or Kiwami 2, the combat system still feels slightly restrained. Exploration remains a major strength. Okinawa provides a refreshing contrast to Kamurocho, blending beachside calm with criminal tension. Side missions, mini-games, and sub-stories add depth and variety. From karaoke to street encounters, the balance between drama and absurd humor remains intact. Dark Ties expansion. Dark Ties expands the political conflict within the Tojo clan and introduces additional character-driven missions. It focuses more heavily on internal power struggles and moral compromises, adding nuance to existing relationships. The expansion includes new combat encounters and side content, though it prioritizes narrative development over mechanical innovation. For longtime fans invested in Kiryu's legacy, Dark Ties offers valuable context and emotional reinforcement, story and themes. At its heart, Yakuza Kiwami 3 is about responsibility and identity. Kiryu's attempt to balance life at the orphanage with lingering ties to the Yakuza world drives the emotional tension. The quieter moments, interactions with the children, scenes of domestic normalcy contrast sharply with escalating underworld conflict. This duality defines the experience. While some chapters move slowly, the emotional payoff remains strong. Dark Ties enhances these themes by further exploring loyalty and betrayal within the clan structure. It reinforces the idea that even attempts at peace cannot fully erase the past. Visuals and audio. Visually, Kiwami 3 modernizes environments with improved lighting, sharper textures, and refined character models. Cutscenes feel more cinematic, and facial animations carry stronger emotional weight. The soundtrack blends familiar themes with updated arrangements. Voice performances remain powerful, especially during dramatic confrontations. Audio clarity enhances both combat impact and quieter story moments. Final verdict: Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties successfully modernizes an important chapter in Kiryu's journey, while preserving its emotional foundation. Combat improvements and visual upgrades make it more accessible, though it doesn't fully match the fluidity of later entries. Dark Ties adds narrative depth rather than a mechanical overhaul, making this package most valuable for fans invested in the series' story. For newcomers, it offers a refined but slower paced chapter in the Yakuza saga. For longtime fans, it's a meaningful return to a pivotal moment in Kiryu's legacy. Final score 8.5 out of 10.